better rested team. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, and Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Knight. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Two-back set, quarterback flanks by the backs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner looking to make a play here. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Knight. Looking deep to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. And with one explosive play there across midfield. 1st down at the 49. The tackle is made, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
That's reeled in. It's Wilson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down mark.
The Gators keep the football on the move.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He finds some space. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He hauls it in to the 15, still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, that one's picked off.
Oh, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchdown. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the run, it's Daniels.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm. But
and here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. On the move now. Pressure and drop back. 8-yard line.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. They're going to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. The reception makes him at 7 yards with fourth down coming out here. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. He's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Smith.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pop over the middle. It's Matthews. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Direct snap to the back. And the ball is moving quickly down the field.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's Knight. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's looking deep here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Gators.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Brown. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it with room to run. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Jackson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left side. Caught near the sideline. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Or is it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Throw down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. 4th down completion to the running back. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
But what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Play on this drive coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.